Yo, what's good, everybody, bro? Can we talk about these Kobe's real quick, bro? Cause me personally, I thought everybody was gonna love these Kobe's. I think it's actually a really dope design. I really like the colors. We have like a dark obsidian blue, maybe purple, with this like bright blue, this teal blue. Bro, I love it. Then we obviously have like the skeleton of the of your foot, and also it glows in the dark, right? And it's also the Kobe fives, which me personally, and I had a lot of other basketball guys in the league included saying that they love Kobe fives in regards of performance, right? But for some reason on the internet, bro, and I wasn't expecting it, but I'm not surprised at this point, right? A lot of people were saying that this colorway is doing too much. Not in the fact that it's a bad colorway, not in the fact that, it just looks bad, it doesn't really hit, right? They're saying it's doing too much because the fact that during Kobe's fatal helicopter crash, he lost his feet, and they're basically attaching this to the Kobe incident, saying, I don't know, it's too soon, it just doesn't sit right with me, da da da. And I'm like, whoa. When I first saw these images get posted, that was nowhere near a thought in my head, right? And these have actually been announced for a long time. I don't know why people are just now kind of coming with that, that narrative and running with it. But I think it's just such a stretch. I really do. And I also think that it comes in with this like fake. I hate when I say this because there's definitely a lot of people that Kobe has influenced. There's definitely a lot of people that Kobe's death has affected. But I can safely say that after Kobe's death, there was a lot of new fans that have merged from the woodworks, right? And obviously you can respect his death. You can give your condolences with or without being a fan. But obviously it came to way bigger, obviously with, during his death, vividly remember, we had Kobe sitting in my local mall, and literally the time like that it got announced, everybody rushed to the mall and bought every single Kobe. And then obviously from that point on, Kobe's resale has been kind of crazy. It's been virtually impossible for the common, consumer to try and get a pair of Kobe's, right? But I just think this narrative is just so stretched, and I just think that a lot of these fake supporters are kind of going with this narrative, or that the notion of trying to be the biggest Kobe fan out there is kind of bringing negative negative feedback on what I think personally is a really good shoe. I would love to have this shoe, right? I've given away a lot of Kobe's, a lot of rare Kobe's actually. I had a Skills Academy Kobe's, and if you don't know who that is, or you don't know what that is, excuse me, it's only, if you get invited to the Skills Academy training, practice, or whatever, it's only about 60 people, 30 high school, 30 college kids. Those are the only 60 people and the person who created the shoe, so obviously Kobe. Those are the only people that have them. I had those. I sold them. I've had, both the Grinches. I've had EYBL Kobe's. I've had all of them, and I'm just never gonna wear them. But I would love this one in my collection, right? I would love this one in my collection. I think it's pretty dope. And it also doesn't really make sense because we also have other Halloween themed shoes that, nobody really thought to put this weird narrative like, oh my God, this could be the foot of somebody's broken foot, right? There's no way possible that Nike, when they made this shoe, the thought of, let's remember his death by putting his feet on these shoes because we know the injuries that he suffered right before his death. That doesn't even make sense. That's not profitable whatsoever. Obviously with some of the colorways, right, they've definitely tried to profit off of his death, but not in. If they were to do it this way, this would be such a derogatory way, and I don't. Vanessa would no way approve of this, right? And we would obviously hear about it, but obviously, you know, a lot of this stuff has to go through Vanessa first, and obviously she approved it. So I don't think that was Nike's idea whatsoever. So the thought of it coming about genuinely doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Again, it's releasing in October, so for Halloween, and it has a glow in the dark sole, and I truly like, it doesn't make sense for it just not to be a Halloween themed shoe. And I think people are trying to be too woke, just trying to prove that they are the biggest Kobe fan that there is. And I see it day to day, right? I see it day to day, and it doesn't even have to always do with shoes, right? Just in general, with people putting Kobe as their GOAT, the best basketball player of all time. Obviously, people have those debates, but how frequent they are and the amount that they're coming at now post death, obviously has increased, right? But again, and I don't want to come off as like some type of like hater. My dad was a huge Kobe fan. Literally everything was Kobe, so it kind of like made me semi Kobe fan, even though I wasn't even into basketball at the time. And I'm from Chicago, so I was like, well, I thought that we're supposed to like the Chicago, and I don't really know basketball, so I thought we supposed to like Jordan, and I thought they're rivals, and so like, I don't know, but I've always respected him. Again, I still remember the exact moment I was when the announcement came across, and like, I feel like something just shifted in my body. Like, I feel like the whole world like around me just felt weird for like the next 15 to 20 minutes. So obviously, right, I'm not gonna say that it doesn't affect me whatsoever, but I do think that people take it to the extreme when it comes to that. But again, rest in peace, Kobe. No disrespect here. I value all of his work in the NBA, off the court, on the court. I love his shoes. But yeah, there are some fake fans out there, and it causes bad narratives like this because I like the shoe. But if you guys don't like the shoe for some other reason, can you let me know in the comment section below? Because I think it's dope. Now, I do know, you know, especially when it comes to Jordans, a lot of people, when they get to like experimenting with like these new colorways, these creative colorways, and they're stepping away from like the OG template, the OG designs, the OG colorways, I feel like a lot of people with Jordan have they're always negative towards them. But this is with Kobe, and I don't think we've really ever seen, you know, anything like this kind of driving away from the OGs, the OG colorways, the ones that have already been released. So we don't think we have anything creative like this. So if you don't like it because of that reason, I would rather have that. And I still don't think it's a good reason because I think the shoe looked good, but it's just my personal opinion. But I would enjoy you saying that's why you don't like these compared to you think it resembles his foot. Like, that's such a reach. But that's it for this Kobe, man. It's releasing in October. It's a dope shoe. Halloween theme. I think a lot of people are gonna have these when it comes to like the AU vibe and things like that. So, and it comes in men's at grade school. Retail's gonna be 190 men's, 120 for grade school. And if I get my hands on them, which more likely I will, you can expect an unboxing on them. So make sure you're liking, comment, and subscribe. And with that being said, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.